fantastic week and everything is going on well with you for the weekend. Now we are back. Don't we love our celebrities? Yes, we do. And right on this show, we want to find out what these humans have been up to this past week and of course give you a story. You know I love giving you guys stories, right? So let's get this show on the road. I'm the captain of this ship. My name is Violet Tangina and this is the Hot Topics Intro. Kenyans, I have a question for you. What do you do for a living? I'll start. Myself, I'm a presenter. You who's watching me, you could be a doctor, somebody else is a nurse over there, somebody else is a teacher, somebody else is a pastor. But guess what, guys? We are all now architects. You know why? Because we are now in the building of constructing houses. Just the other day, Omosh came through and talked about how he has been struggling. And because Kenyans are people who love showing overwhelming love and support, he got so much help and even got a house constructed for him. And now, his first wife, Mrs. Ngatia, during an interview, she also begged well wishers to construct for her a house, and she currently lives in a bedsitter and she has not been able to pay rent for like 2 months or so.
Bwana ila mimi naomba nijengewe hata kama ni ka 1 bedroom kama bati.
Sasa hii unaishi nyumba ya pesa ngapi?
Naishi bedsitter ya 1500.
Bedsitter ya 1500.
So guys, there you go. We have a house that is waiting for us to construct. So as you wake up tomorrow going to work, please forget your job as a doctor. Forget the fact that I am a presenter. Forget the fact that you are a teacher somewhere. Let us all meet at the construction site because we have a house to build. We did not ask for this job. It has found us and we have to do what we've got to do. Get up, guys. We have a house waiting on us. Architect, how you doing? So let us talk about Elsa Majimbo. That comedy queen, that COVID-19 period was the biggest blessing for her, because if there's anyone who's become the most successful during this crazy period, it definitely has to be her. Now, and I've told you guys before, and I'll tell you again, Elsa Majimbo is not on anyone's level. Like, this girl is on her lane, respectfully, and she keeps showing us why she's not on our level and she never will be. Now here's the thing, this girl chats with the latest billionaire in town, like sis. She took to social media to share a screenshot of a conversation she was having with Rihanna, and they were making fun about how they want to get a mansion together and die together as best friends. You know what I'm talking about? And Rihanna was like, yes, 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 I'm coming to a house with you, Majima. I was like, girl, you know you're bad. You know you are on another level when Rihanna is that close to you. You see me here, I've been DMing DJ Shitty to come to my show, and he has blue ticked me. He has not even responded to me. DJ Shitty. And Elsa is chatting with Rihanna. So how do you expect me and Elsa to be on the same level? I mean, I bow down for you, queen. You are everything we hope to be. DJ Shitty, answer me. You're not going to ignore me while other people are getting answers from Rihanna. No, get your act in order. No, Shitty, no, no. Answer me today. Kenyan girls, this is for all the Kenyan girls. I need you to come and occupy the front row seats. The fellas can move to the back. I'll bring you back to the front in a bit. But for now, I want the Kenyan girls to sit here in front because I need to talk to every single one of them. I need you girls to breathe in, breathe out, chill, and relax. You want to know where I'm going with this story? I need you to leave Trevor Ombija alone. So I understand CVs and proposals and DMs have been flying left, right, and center after the TV sensation confirmed that he is single. I mean, he was in a relationship for about 10 years and he got badly heartbroken, and ever since he just wants to chill and heal himself, and that's why he's not ready to rush into another relationship. So girls, please let the man heal. I know he dark, I know he handsome, I know he tall, I know he got some money, but just leave him alone. And for all of you who are asking, how can someone dump a guy like Trevor Ombija? Even the governor was just dumped the other day. Nobody is safe, y'all. Nobody is safe. Nobody's safe. So yeah, we need to leave this young man alone. He has some healing and some inside job to do. And even you girls, you need to chill. Y'all are too much. Write business proposals. Do something. Go DM a person who can help your career. Leave this man alone. He said he wants to heal. That's why you should not be hitting on him right now. But nobody's safe. Yeah. Story time. Story time. Story time. Story time. Yeah, I love giving you guys stories because I like making you guys happy. I know life is hard, so yeah, I like giving you guys stories. First of all, before I do, thank you all of you who are watching. Thank you for all of you who have been watching us and all your feedback. We see it, we hear it, we appreciate it. And the story today is about me. Yeah, yesterday I told you about my friend and why this man will embarrass and disappoint you. Today I want to tell you why I did not get an A-. I got a B+ in high school. Yet I was an A material. I was an A student. So here's the thing. I was a very smart girl in school. Just because I'm always here talking, don't get it twisted. I'm bright. Like, I'm smart. Okay? So in primary school, I was like, you know, I think I was index 2, if not 1. I can't remember. But I was like top. I was like top girl, you know. So of course I went to a nice high school. Precious blood. For some reason, I went to high school and then I was like, no, listen, I was really bright. I was very, very bright. But for some reason, I think high school is a place of catching crews. Me, high school, I caught crews. You know that kind of funkies inside. All the trips inside. Rangers are going to Nyeri. I'm not even a scout, but I will find a uniform for scout and go to Nyeri. Science Congress is happening in Upper Hill. Boys, hey! Mimi nibaki shule. Kudu! Wacha tukaangalia hao wanaume. I'll go Google. We had like, you know, of course, laboratory because of, not laboratory, computer lab, yeah, laboratory. So you Google how to make soap. That was usually my science project. I don't know, we used to mix ash and some weird things just for me to be in the list of people participating in Science Congress so that I can go where? To Upper Hill Boys. Or Nairobi School. That soap was nothing. It was pathetic. I don't even know how I was qualifying to go for the nationals. But yeah, I wanted to be out of school. Then, show. You remember Showground? Me, I was going year in, year out. And then there used to be that place down there. DS. Hey. Do you remember DS in Showgrounds where people used to go and start twerking? Yo, you remember? Yo, let me tell you, I went for everything. But I've carried my book so that when I go back to school and the teacher is asking us, so what did you learn during the Showgrounds this year? We were taught about cows. You know, there's really that place where there's agriculture, so there's cows and yeah. So I went for everything. Funkies, Science Congress, Drama Festival. But you know the funny dances that you used to do and then you have sisal and then you have to shake like this the whole time. I would practice day in, day out so that I'm in the list that is going to leave the school and go for Drama Festival and Rangers and all these things. So clearly, I spent little time in school. I was always out catching crews. And then I have a confession to make. I once faked illness so that I can go home and watch Big Brother finals. And I was away for like 2 weeks. Yeah. So I was out of school a lot. That's why I'm saying in primary I was smart. Because I was always in school and I was a bookworm. And then I went to high school. Yo, I became enjoyment master. I knew the calendar of when a school bus is leaving this school. And I was always on the list of the people who are leaving. So yeah, that's how I failed. But there's a bigger story on why I really failed and didn't get an A- or an A constant. I got a B+, but a very strong one. I think I had like 1 point to an A- or whatever. So during the last days, you know, the last days of preparing for your KCSE are very critical because you could memorize all the right things, and we didn't get leakage that year. We actually had no leakage for some reason. Actually, yeah, there was no leakage really. So the last days, your last preparation days are very important because you could study the right things, and that's how you passed your KCSE. But me, I decided instead of studying for my KCSE, I became Red Cross services. Yeah, here's the story. So there's this girl in school who was in love with another girl in school. So they were an item. They were a couple, right? The two of them were like Hey, Juno lovers, but they were so smart. Those were our geniuses. They were those my index 1, 2. Like, these girls were smart. Like, they don't even know what it's like to get a B. Even all the exams since we're in Form 1, they were like A, you know. So they were lovers, like an item. So they used to buy each other gifts. They used to write each other letters. They used to do all these things together. I'm like, Kai, yani, me, I never used to understand this relationship, but yeah. And that is in 2012, right? So yeah, they were so close and lovers, and everything was going on for them. They're bright, they're in love, they're rich. You know, people who get pocket money of like 30,000, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they were those kind of people. So during the last days towards the KCSE, something happened. And then they broke up. So one of the girls, let's call her Carol. I don't want to name people. I don't want to get myself in trouble. So Carol and the girl, Jade. The other girl is Jade, and then there's Carol. So Carol and Jade are dating in our school. And everyone knows that this is a fully fledged relationship, but they call each other best friends. Best friends. You're doing more than what best friends do. But anyway, it's okay. So towards the end of the year, when we're now doing KCSE, they broke up for whatever reason. And then Jade returned all the gifts that Carol ever bought her. Carol was rich, and she came from an extremely rich family. I think the father is a politician or something. They were rich. So she was always buying Jade nice things. So Jade returned everything that Carol had bought her. And then Carol didn't take that lightly, so she decided to go home, call sick, went home, then came back on a Sunday, and the KCSE is beginning on a Tuesday. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, so the heartbreak really took a toll on her, and because she was like a brilliant girl, she almost got away with everything in school. Everything that I couldn't get away with, she did, by virtue of her being like the school head girl, the most brilliant girl in school, the smartest, one of the richest. I mean, her life was yeah. So she went home because of the heartbreak, and then she came back on Sunday, right? And then we were preparing, because on Monday we have rehearsals, and then Tuesday we start our KCSE. So when she came back on that Sunday, I remember so very well. It was around 3 p.m. And at 4 p.m, the bell usually rings, and then we go and start like cleaning our sleeping area, ironing our clothes, or going to the entertainment room, whatever it is that you want to do. It's Sunday. It's a cool day to chill. So she comes around 3. I see her. I say hi. She seems to be in high spirits. And then she came with food. You know how when you go home and you come back, you can come with snacks and food. So she came with food. So I wanted to befriend her, you know, so we can eat food. Hey, it's been a while since we ate food from outside. So you want to be around her so you can eat this food. Yeah. So she came. She tried to make things work out between her and Jade. I think Jade was decided, no, I don't want the relationship anymore. Blah, blah, blah. Hey? Let me tell you, after the relationship failed, on Sunday at around 4 p.m, we realized we don't know where she is. She's not in the dormitory. She's not in the class. She's not in the entertainment room. She's not in the field where we iron. She's not in the CU area. So everyone is like, where's Carol? Where's Carol? Like, where is she? Everyone is asking, where's Carol? Me, I decided, let me forget my education. Let me forget that my mother has coughed a lot of money to be in this school. Let me become Red Cross services. So me and my friend, one of my closest friends, we are super close up until now. She's called Hadija. We decided, hey, let's go look for this girl. Chums, we go everywhere. We are looking for her. We are panicking. We are crying. And the other people are studying. But me and Hadija, we are crying, building after building. Oh my God, who has seen Carol? Where is she? Is she okay? I can see that Jade has returned even the other gifts that she had not brought back. Instead of us to study, me who needed extra tuition, instead of me to read, I'm looking for this girl. Guess where we found her? Yay! You see the chicken she had come with from home? It was in a hot pot. I'll never forget. It was in a silver hot pot. So this girl was like the school head girl. And when you're the head girl, you have access to all the keys of the school. Like you can access the laboratory where our acid for doing KCSE was. You remember? Sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, those funny metals, PB, I don't know, lead, magnesium. Kai, what were those? Yuck. So she took the keys to the lab. Open the laboratory. That laboratory has our acid for KCSE. That is the acid we're supposed to use for our practicals. She took HCl acid. It was in a glass. You remember it used to be in a glass jar that looks like a perfume, right? So she took the acid, locked the room, went to a dormitory that was close to the sanitation area. That dormitory was just uko chini, kombali. Used to go down the stairs, up the valley, down the hill. It was just hectic being in that room. So we found her in one of the cubes, because we used to have rooms. So she was there holding chicken. She wants to pour the acid on the chicken. She eats, she dies, because love has refused to work out. Yo! I'm not lying. I'm serious. So me and my friend, we start screaming, Caro, don't do this. Don't do this. Please don't do this. We're going to talk to Nate. She's gonna come back. Here, in the process of us fighting for the acid, she poured it on my face all the way to my like I have scars from this acid, because she was like already pouring it on the chicken. She wants to eat chicken with acid. But then for a minute I thought, but in the stomach, according to biology, we have hydrochloric acid, the one that burns food. So will she die really, or will she make her digestion process faster? But we didn't know what to take the risk. So we are there. Hadija is crying. She has gone to yell. Uko inje. But then Hadija is not a good friend. She left me fighting with the acid. She went to yell. She did not get even a single drop of acid on her body. It is me who got acid on my nose all the way to here. We are crying. We are begging her. Then Kumbe Hadija went and yelled. The whole school has come. The principal, everyone. Me being the Red Cross service over there. She dropped herself down like she has fainted. So we had to take her to the hospital. Don't forget, it's KCSE period. People are studying. I took her to hospital. Even the nurse is telling me, she'll be fine, leave her alone. No, I have to make sure she's well. Me and Hadija. Others are in the room studying. What are we doing? Taking care of someone who wanted to eat chicken with hydrochloric acid because she's in love. And us, we don't even have a single love letter from anyone. So yeah, I did not study during my last days. So she was discharged from hospital like at around 7 p.m. And then she comes back. She goes to the dormitory. She's sleeping. Me, instead of going back to my bed, I'm following her to her bed, covering her. Are you okay? Do you need something to eat? I haven't studied nothing. Yeah, so I went to the exam room, me and Hadija, the following day. We know nothing because over the weekend we were doing the Lord's work, raising the dead, healing the brokenhearted, doing healing services instead of us to study. So we got B's, me and Hadija. These two couple, all of them got strong A's. Ziliza Simama Wima. Friends who are in school and are watching, do what took you to school. If anyone wants to jump off a cliff, let the Lord save them. You do what you gotta do. I'm supposed to have gotten an A because I was a smart kid. Yeah, I was being Red Cross during my KCSE times, saving people, acting like Jesus, trying to save the world. You cannot save the world. You can't do that. So please, if you're in school, campus or whatever, do what took you to school. Right? Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you later in the week with more stories and more news on what's happening with your favorite cities. Ciao!